Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be gluing together this little gingerbread house. I'm going to be adding some snow and I'm also going to be decorating it. So I found this at a craft show which was local to me. I was really excited about it. So it was just like plain wood colour and then I've painted it all ready. And it is supposed to be a gingerbread house, I believe. That's how like the example one was decorated. But I've decided to do mine as pink Santa's grotto. And I'm going to be decorating it using the new Garcia Christmas collection, which is called Christmas Market. And there's an unboxing video of that on my YouTube channel as well. So just to glue this together, I am using some wood glue from DRK Crafts and I'll link it in the description below. And it did work absolutely perfect for this. It stuck down really easily and I had no issues with it at all. I'll definitely use this again for my wooden projects. And it's such a big bottle as well, it's going to last me ages. I'm just checking that it's still going to fit in the little stand with where I've placed the fence. Although it just didn't seem to really fit in that well anyway, so I think I'm just going to have to sort of just glue it in rather than like sit it in, but that will still work fine. And I'm just using that paintbrush to wipe off any excess glue. And then I'm sticking on a little roof. And then next I'm going to be adding my snow, and I'm using this glitter snow, which is also from DRK Crafts. I will link that in the description as well. So I'm using a paintbrush and I'm just like dabbing it on so I can try and add the snow texture. And it does have some glitter in it as well. It's like a really delicate iridescent like rainbow glitter and it's so pretty. And it does suggest on the packaging that you leave it to dry for 24 hours, so I did do that and it dried really nicely. I'll definitely be using this on more wooden projects. I've got some other wooden projects planned to make this Christmas or for this Christmas, so I'm definitely going to be using that, so you'll see me using more of that. I've never used anything like this snow before either, but yeah, I really did love it. And for this little Santa's grotto, I've decided that I'm going to keep it myself. Normally I make things for other people, but I decided that I'm going to keep this one myself and use it as Christmas decoration. I think in my new craft room, because as you've probably heard me saying all the time, me and my partner are buying our first house and I'm soon going to be having my very own craft room. And my plan is that for all the different seasonal crafting times that I do, so Christmas, Valentine's, Easter and Halloween, I'm going to try and like display different decorations and 3D projects to suit each theme in my craft room. So I'm going to do a little pink Christmas setup. So I'm going to decorate this and have this on display for that. And I thought I'd add a bit of the snow on the fence and just on the top of the door as well. And I added some on the chimney. I think it's really great the extra detail and texture that you can add using this. They did this glitter one and then they also did another one which I think was called True Snow. So I think that one didn't have glitter in it. And it was only around, I think it was about £3.85, but it was on offer for £3 recently as well, so it's really reasonable. And I did this one and I also put some snow on a little wooden sleigh that I was making as well, and I only used a third of the tub, so I've still got plenty left. This was how it looks in detail, and now I'm going to be getting on to decorating it. This is now the next day. So I'm quickly showing you the pieces I've got to decorate it with. And when I first started out with decorating this, I had no idea how I was going to decorate it. So you just come along with the journey of decorating it with me. As soon as I seen these bits, I thought these are going to look perfect. And I decided to put the Santa in the doorway just fit, which was so lucky. And I just place everything down and glue it at the end once I'm happy with the position of everything. I just look through all of the ephemera pieces and pick out the ones which I think I might be able to use. I had this video on 2x speed, so that's how long it took me to make it in total. When I seen this little candy cane heart, I knew that I wanted to put that on top somehow. I love that piece. I play around with different things to try and see what I like the look of. I keep changing my mind. Next, I glue these pieces down because I know that I definitely want these pieces on the bottom. I'm still unsure about the rest of it. And I'm just using my hot glue gun because I thought that was going to be the best adhesive option for sticking to the wood. So to make sure that it's going to be long lasting. And then next I decide I'm going to decorate my roof because I knew that I wanted to do that with these really fun Christmas lights which I've got from the range, and they do these in a bright colour and then also these pink ones as well, which are absolutely perfect for this project. It was quite tricky to try and stick them down on my snow because the piece of rope on the light is so thin, so I kept burning myself, which wasn't great. But I did manage in the end and I love how this looks. Overall on this project, the roof is definitely my favourite part. I just love how it turned out. I've used this little fairy-like trim on a rainbow as well, like a wall hanging rainbow, and I wrapped it round and it looked really cute. So this is how the fairy lights look, and then I'm going to add this fairy white trim. This is also from the range. I'm going to add it around the edge to add a little extra snow effect. So it makes it look like all the snow is piling up on top of the roof, which is what happens when it snows a lot. And I think this was really the finishing touch, the perfect finishing touch for my roof. I debate adding some around there, but then I felt like it would look too much. So I just stick with it around the roof. And then next it's time to add my little candy cane heart on, I think. Oh no, I'm gonna have another play with this button first. I debate putting it in the middle, but then I go back to the idea of putting it on the top. And what I do is I put some little sticky foam pads on it, just because it's a thin paper piece. I want to make it more like sturdier. And I knew that I really wanted to put in all these flowers somewhere because I love them so much. I really wanted to use flowers somewhere on it. So I'm just adding the foam pads on the love heart now. I love that. So at this point I was really liking how it looked, but I did feel like it looked a little bit too bare in the middle, a bit too plain, so I wanted to add on a few little details just to make it look a little bit more finished. And in the end I did decide on using some of these pretty gems and this bunting piece. I love how sparkly these gems are. They're like, they've got glitter inside, but they look super sparkly. I love them. I really wanted to use multiple gems, so I was trying to decide where they would look good. But in the end, I just decided to put them in this little gold cluster that I've got going on the right side. And then I added one of the ones which is also pink and gold, a little ombre gem. I always like to glue down my gems just to make sure they're gonna last forever and not pop off. And my last finishing touch is just some Nuvo drops on either side of my banner. And that is going to be my pink Santa Grotto all finished. I'm so happy with how it turned out in the end, and I really had fun making it. Hope that you enjoyed seeing this process of how it came together. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.